Next question, number 18. Enter a number in a sequence separated by comma. In a string as series, write a Python program to count the number of even and odd numbers in a series of numbers. So what you need to do is you need to enter separated by the comma. So that's a typical string question. So remember the method we did, split. Remember that split? Yes. Yeah? So you could use split and then you could use this. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start with this. So what was the first question? Enter a series of number, right? So we say numbers. You're going to call it n or numbers. N. A number. Numbers is okay. Numbers is equal to input, not input. It has to be string. Why? Because you're going to separate it with comma, right? Enter numbers separated by comma, right? Separated by comma. Now when you get this, you will separate it by comma. Once you have this, it will be stored inside. It will be stored like this. This will be number. It is not stored like this. First it is just taken. Then what you want to do is you want to use the split. Okay? You say n is equal to, remember the split?
Yeah, split by comma.
Yep. Split by comma. Numbers dot
split
split. Split by what? Comma, like this. Right? Now if I print it, I'll see if it really split it by comma or not. Okay? Let's see that. So I said 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we go. So it basically, what happens is, I took a number like this, which is a string. But it is stored as an array in a list. It created a list. How? Like this. So when I put into n, okay, n sub 0 was 3, n sub 1 was 4, n sub 2 was 5. Okay, and this way I know this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So I need to see the length of it, right? So I can write a program to find out the even or odd number. That's what I need to do, right? Yeah, count the number of even and odd numbers in a series. I have to count it. So what I do is I create here two more variable, even c, okay, even c and odd c. It's an even count and odd count, like this. Then I say while I would say what I could do is I could have a simple count as well. C, starting from 0. Okay, another C. So I say C, while C is less than len, length of what? Length of number n. Length of n. Because I want the length of this. Because that's what is created, isn't it? This is n, my friend. N. See, this one is n, this one. So I want a length of this. So while less than length of this, if, now I'm going to do is, I'm going to say n sub c multiply remainder 2 equal 0. That means n sub c means the first, what is n sub c? N sub c is this. 0, this is 1, this is n sub 2, n sub 3, 4. So I need to first time loop around, n sub c will be 0, so n sub 0, which is 3. And you'll see if 3 is even or odd. So if it is even, what should it do? It should say even c is equal to even c plus 1. It should put a count on it, right? Else, it means it's odd, right? Else it should do is odd c is equal to odd c plus 1. Now loop is running. While the loop is running, what I need to do at the end is C is equal to C plus 1. Here we go. This is C is equal to C plus 1. The loop is running. Right? And this is how this is done. Okay? And at the end of the program, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print. I'm going to simply print what? I'm going to say number of evens equal to even C, comma, number of odds equal to odd C. Here we go, right? That's it. Now if we run it, let's see if it gives us the right answer or not. So I say here 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 8, 9. Alright, let's see. I got a problem. Not argument converted during the string matching. Yeah, there's a problem. You know why? Because this is a string. So I have to convert into integer. Like before I can actually multiply it. I put an integer around it. It should be okay. Now do it again. Number of evens 3, number of odds 4. Are we good?
But he asked, he wants the answer to be number of even 5, number of odd 4.
How many evens are there?
The numbers is from 1 to 9.
4, 6, 8. There is a problem, isn't it? Odd is 4. There's no problem. It says 4 odds and 3 even. So how many? This is even, this is even, this is even. 3 even, and there are 4 odds. So what's the problem? No problem, right? Alright, no problem. Now, let's do the last question. Shall we do the last question? Everybody understood this question 18? That would be the trickiest question, by the way, in the exam. Now 18 and 19. Okay, write a Python program to check the validity of password input by user validation. Now you get the value from the user, look at the password. The password must have at least one letter between AZ and one letter between AZ capital. Now see, this is gonna test your logic. This one is the most difficult question. It's going to test your logic. Like nobody else's business, right? So, we're going to pay attention to this. First thing you need to check that it contains minimum one character which is lowercase. A to Z. Second thing is going to check it must contain one character which is higher case. Then you can check at least one number between 0 and 9. Then you can check at least one character with this. Then you can check minimum length of 6 characters. Then you're going to check maximum length of 18 characters. So that's easy. Length. Right? So how are you going to do that? You
I must split the characters by comma or not?
Now, what I would do is, I'm going to stop the recording here and do it as a separate one because that's quite complex question.